Welcome once again to League of Legends action. This time it is going to be the Frag-O-Matic Finals. These are LAN finals that happen in Belgium between Time to Troll and LowLandLions. And you can see at the top it is going to be Time to Troll. wewillfailr on Annie, Lyumi on Jax, WetDreaM playing for them as well on Gangplank, Udyr on Caitlyn, and I missed the last guy. It was superjulia on Janna. For LowLandLions it is going to be Sneaky on Tristana, Ishtai on Sona, Alibabba on Nocturne, Zealot on Udyr, and Kassadin will be Tabzz. So, pretty generic sort of lineup there, really, has to be said. Get it in early and all that. So, Gangplank in the jungle, that's going to be WetDreaM in the jungle, obviously formerly of SK. And Nocturne for Alibabba will be in the jungle. Lots of spam between them. It is a LAN finals, this was. It happened, I believe, mid-September time. wewillfailr again, a singular basic attack off on Alibabba there. Tabzz thinking of doing the same thing. And taking a hit, a basic attack, and he's actually going to port back and heal up just because of that. Surely if he just stays there, he'll heal up. Yeah. So, lots of banter between them. I may even remove chat because, frankly, as much as I... There we go, just get rid. As much as I love to see all the Dutch spam, it's kind of annoying. I've got a little flicker on the screen there. I'm not too sure what that is. I'll keep my eye on it. I did just get some random update thing. If that's going on the replay, it could be annoying, but
minions have spawned.
We'll see. So it is using the replay. As you can see, we are having the usual hit point missing that you do see down the bottom here, and it's been mentioned. It's like, well, it's using the replay. What's the point? Well, oddly enough, it's not just the hit points that people are looking at. You can see they're in the corner here, and Sneaky's trying to get a poke on them. Clairvoyance goes down. They're going to back away. It is just Udyr that's there. They are going to go straight for him. They do manage to get a couple of hits on him as well. They get the ignite down on him. He's going to get a second shot. Sneaky doing a big chunk of damage. That's going to force him away from Lane. Lane's phase just about to start, so that's going to force him away a little bit. Use that ignite up. It's got a relatively short timer. wewillfailr taking a silent straight in his face from Tabzz there. So Zealot versus Lyumi up the top here. Jax, Udyr. Two big burly guys beating the crap out of each other. Udyr down the bottom. He's not gone back, actually. He's going to stay on relatively low health. Now remember, obviously, Janna can't heal him. Unlike Ishtai. Ishtai has that heal on Sona. But Janna does not have the heal outside of her ulti. And having to use the shield herself as well there. Prevent damage. So bottom lane farm begins. Mid lane, it is going to be Tabzz getting the stun in there. wewillfailr coming, WetDreaM, coming out of the jungle. Will get first blood. It will be wewillfailr that pick it up. Alibabba came in to try and defend it. I think he actually flashed through from the side there. But wow, first blood goes to wewillfailr in mid. wewillfailr, of course, played the support for Time to Troll, I believe, in the qualifiers for New York. That was against SK in the what were technically the upper finals, or well, Fnatic could argue that they were also in the upper finals, so it's a bit of nothing, but you know, unfortunately didn't qualify. Cypher did in the end. So Alibabba with that blue, trying to put pressure down on wewillfailr. wewillfailr, he has got Tabzz coming in. Tabzz won't have his E-spells at all built up because he's just come straight back from town, so trying to keep the pressure on him to prevent him getting all that CS. Has used all his health pots as well now. Back down the bottom here, Udyr's regenerated some of them hit points, leveling up. But it has kept him away from the CS. I think, personally, it would have been better to just go back and come straight back. You may have missed out on, say, the 6 creeps at the start, but the pressure you put yourself in just being low hit points for such a long period of time, you miss out on so much more because you're not getting the CS, because he's feeling forced backwards, exactly what he is being done there. Udyr and superjulia being both caught there quite heavily by Sneaky and Ishtai. Ishtai had his power cord ready, which is what he used on Janna there. Lyumi seems like he's getting the better at the top here. Zealot tries his best to keep on top of the CS. We are missing Annie at the moment. Looks like Nocturne coming round for a gank. Actually, round the back side of him. Jackson is going to force the pressure on. He's been baited into this one nicely. Now he's realised that Alibabba has come around. Does manage to get the fear proc. Yes, he will do. He will get the fear down on him. Surely he's going to go down here. He gets a counter strike. Nicely done there. Obviously, that's the bonus of both being hit. And he uses his flash to get away there. Zealot using his flash to try and catch him. He will escape that one. So it remains 1-0 to Time to Troll. This is the Frag-O-Matic Finals, like I said at the start. It is a Belgium-based LAN that happened, I think, mid-September, somewhere around there, from what I recall. A lot of Belgian teams in there that took place to get in there. LowLandLions, Time to Troll making it to the finals. I guess you could say they probably did. I'm guessing they were the top seeds to make it to the finals. Obviously, the person, WetDreaM, we've got in here, he's played for Millennium. If you're watching the China tournament, he played for Millennium in that. Unfortunately, they did not get too far, didn't get out of the group stages because of two stunning Chinese team performances, which is what we wanted to see. Sneaky having no CS problems this time around. He missed that last one. It's almost like I called it there. I think he just missed that one as well. Oh, and he missed that one. I think Ishtai just stole that one. Oh, Annie coming around the backside, taking a couple of tower hits, coming straight towards Sneaky. They're going to surely just jump straight around. Yes, they will do. Tabzz going down, but didn't quite have the stun ready, and they escaped that one convincingly. wewillfailr taking quite low as well. Obviously taking 1 or 2 tower hits. Clairvoyant's going down, which means he's going to back away. Nocturne is quite some distance away. Probably does not have his ulti just yet. I don't think they're up to 6 yet. No, he won't be. They'll be before around about the same level as his bot lane. Hasn't managed to be successful in any ganks. So, interesting attempt there by the Time to Troll players. Coming out of the backside of jungle. You kind of normally do that when at least you've got a decent stack pushing up there. Sneaky missing another CS there. Sorry, Sneaky. I'm focusing on this now. It's kind of drawn my attention to it. superjulia getting caught there on Janna. Just a little poke from Ishtai. And it's going to be sat in there. Probably throw a Howling Gale across or something maybe. Who knows? Well, lots of CS going to come out there. They are going to dive on towards Udyr. Oh, he was not expecting Gangplank to be there. WetDreaM is all up and over Sneaky, and he will get first, second blood, I guess you could call it. Second kill. Won't get first blood, but we didn't see him at all. Did not see Gangplank working his way in there whatsoever. Meanwhile, Alibabba will get the kill on Lyumi up the top here. 101 hit points. Zealot was down to diving on him, so Alibabba in the right place at the right time. Or could have been down the bottom, you could argue that would be the right place. Nevertheless, we have Janna porting away, and Sneaky has been taken down. So 2-1 the kills. LowLandLions trailing to Time to Troll. Time to Troll, they really impressed me actually at that New York qualifiers. I was very impressed with their performance. That's a tribute to George Rush St. Pierre, if you didn't quite catch that. If you're not a UFC fan, you would not have a clue who he is anyway. So Udyr returns back to lane. It's going to say, okay, Alibabba, you've had your fun. Now get the hell out of it. Thanks. So what's he bought? He's got himself a Vampiric Scepter and a longsword and the armor in there. So a bit of everything. And they're thinking maybe they can get another poke on Jax. I think we just heard him at blue. I'm pretty sure I just heard something. No, there he is. And he's got himself a Ninja Tabby. As well as the longsword and the armor. So look, I just see damage down the bottom here. Well, Sneaky getting poked. Looks like Annie was going down as well. Is he going to come around the back side? They're going to have seen Alibabba there, so he doesn't want to go straight into the bush. He doesn't want to face check against a Tabzz. Oh, and Sneaky again being caught there by the slope. Now backing away. Tabzz going to put a ward down there, catching a glimpse on Annie. Annie does have Tabzz ready. WetDreaM is around there. And Tabzz just ulties through, no problems. Let's have a look towards the top. Lyumi and Zealot bearing up against each other. I'm going to stun you, and then he's going to turn around and counter-strike him. Yeah, whoa. All very manly between these two, but unfortunately neither of them really have the ability, unless one completely messes up, to get the kill. wewillfailr using up his stun there. Has got the blue buff. And triple Doran's ring. Tabzz has gone Catalyst with the basic boots he started with. Udyr now up to nearly getting the Berserker Greaves. We'll have them on the next visit, almost certainly. Double Dorans as well. Sneaky, as you can see, triple Dorans and basic boots down the bottom there. Ishtai did get caught by the trap there, or I think it's more a case of probably just triggering it for the sake of it. Still has the eyes on him. Doesn't want to take too much poke from Janna there. wewillfailr again, a bit of a gank attempt on him from Tabzz there. I don't think he's going to quite have enough though. And he's got to be careful he doesn't get stunned up and heavily damaged here. He's still going for wewillfailr. wewillfailr, well, we're seeing him quite high, but Tabzz obviously has better ideas of it. Does dive in there. Oh, straight onto Tabzz. And he does manage to get the kill, but he went down with it in the process. So it was a simple all or nothing. wewillfailr with that Tabzz holding off. The silence weren't lasting long enough. Alibabba, WetDreaM in the mid. The two junglers taking control. Meanwhile, at the top, you can see them beating on each other once again. Two fat labs from Grimsby. It's a fish down, don't you know? So Sneaky and Ishtai down the bottom. Huge. On Caitlyn. Caitlyn banned quite a lot actually over in IEM China this weekend. Or I suppose it's not really a weekend when it's we're on Monday, Tuesday. Udyr is going to get another ulti blast on him there from Sneaky. Sneaky, when he misses the pilt over Peacemaker across the back there, Udyr. So Sneaky trying to push the pace in this lane, knocking Udyr's hit points down, and really just all it's doing is forcing him out of the CS. Like every time he comes near him, just getting that shot in him. Obviously Sneaky has quite a bit of range on Tristana. As soon as the higher levels you go, the longer the range gets. And going to get a couple of shots onto that tower. Doesn't matter, they're going to shield it up. It's just going to... but you know, that shield getting used on there, that's going to be a shield not on Udyr, which means his CS potentially could miss. Potentially. Not saying it will. I'm sure there's probably a pronunciation of that. Instead of Udyr, I'm probably butchering it, like I normally do in games. Yeah. So, just coming up to the 12-minute mark. No dragon attempts just yet. And a fairly cagey game so far. 3-2 the kill. Sneaky using his blasting shot, I think, there to just get that dot back on Udyr. It's not really doing a fat lot at the moment, though. When he does use that, I think he knocks his passive out, doesn't it? So he doesn't use any shots on there, but I think it's pretty quick respawn. Quick reset. We'll soon see, yeah, it's used it on there. Has that blasting effect, which is what he's doing there. Which actually does, just like how I'm about to say there, prime example, actually makes you miss CS sometimes. Which he's missing quite a bit. Let's have a look at the CS since I'm picking on Sneaky here. Nocturne using his ulti. That's going to be in mid though. Switching across, wewillfailr is going to get the fear trigger. WetDream's going to turn around and try and have another go back at him. They are still in that ulti. WetDream is going to get a fair chunk of damage on him. Now Tabzz still remaining here, which means Annie is nearby. He hasn't gone back yet, which means Annie is probably just still stood back here behind this tower line. He even may have snuck around the side here, which is what they're probably thinking. They're going to go for a dragon attempt here. The wewillfailr has returned back to mid. Looks like they're going to make their way down to that dragon. Wriggles lantern on Nocturne. Tabzz as Sneaky wakes his way up there. They have pretty good ward placement. They can see where they are. Missing Jack's been taken out at the top there. Udyr will go down in the process, so it's a double kill really. The two fat lads from Grimsby not working out too well. And that is first dragon picked up, or Drake as the Belgians like to call it. And we'll be respawning at 2030. I'm getting this flickering still. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm going to have to check this out. I have got beta drivers on my NVIDIA graphics card at the moment. Namely for the fact that I am now addicted to Battlefield 3, unfortunately. Sorry guys, that's what some of the delays been. Down the bottom, Sneaky continues his farm. You can see he's got 1678 now, so enough for a BF sword, which is probably where he's going to go. He's just pushed a big lane, goes straight back by that BF. Still only got the basic boots on. Doesn't have enough to get Berserker and a BF, so let's see what he goes with. He goes with the damage. Yeah, that's what I'd have gone with. So, Clairvoyance goes down, wewillfailr picks up the blue buff. So, wewillfailr up to Sorcerer's Boots. Never actually got to look at the CS, did we? So, let's have a look. At the bottom, 92 to Caitlyn's 95. Pretty even between those two. Nocturne doesn't really matter, he's a jungler. Udyr up the top, just catching the glimpse of wewillfailr coming across there. Just to keep my eye on that one. 81 to 81, bang on between the two in mid. 84 to 79. So pretty even lane phase really between all of them. Still 4-3. The stun going down on Tabzz there. WetDreaM not quite close enough to come up and get that parlay slow down on him. And, Tabzz is not having a good time of it at the moment, because every time he does come in to get that silence, wewillfailr's taking that step forward to do the get the burst on him. And once he can get that stun down, obviously he's using the Molten Shield as well. I think it's Molten Shield, yeah, it's Molten Shield. To try and negate some of the damage that goes down on him. Also trying to trigger the blue buff. Trying to trigger the stun right. Sorry, a lot quicker. Every 4 spells. And there it is. It's that little evil grinning laugh. Tabzz, Alibabba floating across the bottom there. He's taking a bit of damage on the turret here. They don't seem to be ready. They are going to go for it, and that's going to be Alibabba going in. He has got the stun down, doesn't trigger the fear, and wewillfailr just using a flash to get out of there. Summoner spell blown. Is it blown? Is it blown really? Tabzz getting the Tibbers down on his face, and he will go down there. Alibabba's going to come across, try and take wewillfailr down. He's going to continue to pursue, despite the fact that Tabzz is burning on him. Gangplank ulti going down. Alibabba's going to have to back out of this one. He is down to 658. Meanwhile, I'm missing Sneaky taking down Udyr down the bottom there. Happening all across the map now. 5-4 in kills. Time to try a slight advantage in the kill stakes, but they are one dragon down. WetDreaM coming back towards Sneaky. He's going to try and get the parlay on Sneaky. He ended up shooting Ishtai instead. Ishtai floating across the top of him and taking it for the team there. Udyr now starting to get into the crazy man bear stance with Mercury Treads and Wriggles. Meanwhile, Wriggles and Vampiric Scepter for Lyumi on Jax. Zealot is going to get a couple of punches on the tower, walk away. Counter Strike now triggered. Actually used it, just missing Zealot there, I think. Maybe in the replay bounce back and forward. But wewillfailr doing quite a good job in the mid here against Kassadin. I am absolutely crap against Kassadin on Annie, I have to admit. And anyone that's played with me will definitely agree with that statement. I have nightmares against Kassadin on Annie. I just can't seem to do it. But wewillfailr is doing a fantastic job here, just burning up on Tabzz. And Tabzz seems to have just gone like ultra passive here as well. Normally you got a very aggressive Kassadin, just constantly throwing that stun in your face and just bursting you down every time you step forward. Because I always found it had just that slightly extra range. Maybe I don't know. It's been a while since I played Annie. But not really someone I play on Dominion, I've got to be honest. So, Nocturne coming around the back side of wewillfailr here. He's going to get the fear proc this time, because remember the flash was used earlier, and that's going to be wewillfailr getting a fair chunk of damage on him here. He's trying to build up his stun, trying his best, does turn around, gets Tibbers down on Tabzz head, takes Tabzz down. wewillfailr will go down this time to Alibabba, or will he? Yes, he will do eventually. Does manage to take him down. So, Tabzz again paying the price, and every time wewillfailr is getting at least gank attempt, Tabzz seems to be going down. Tabzz, let's have a look at Tabzz. How is he doing? Yeah, 1-4-1. That is not working out. 4-2-0 for Annie. So just not working out very well from at all there. As WetDreaM covers off the mid, and again looking back at the top. Zealot seems to have this lane pushed quite a lot here. He seems pretty confident that WetDream's not really going to bother him too much. And this tower has been pushed the whole time really, with Zealot beating away on the minions. I mean, really not really touching each other too much there. Now look at it, when they do, they're just stunning back each other back and forth. It's not really doing a great deal. You do not want to be fighting Jax when he continues to build up like that. That's probably a bad mistake. Remember, Lyumi's probably got, yeah, he's got a 10 stack Relentless Assault now. Shouldn't be continuing to fight, but he is doing. And he has got Alibabba coming around the side there, so now it's a 2-on-1. Fear will just about get away. He did proc actually while he flashed there, but he just managed to get his counter strike on towards Alibabba, backs away. Sneaky now in the meantime has come back, has got Berserker Greaves on, as well as oh yeah, identical build pretty much. Double Doran's Tabzz again being harassed in this middle here, being pressured on him, has built up a bit more hit points though now, and wewillfailr taking a lot more damage as well, and Tabzz continuing. Now Alibabba comes out of the jungle, flash used there by wewillfailr, and Alibabba just uses his counter spell, shield, whatever the hell it's called, to basically block that spell and trigger off a more attack speed. Having a look back at Caitlyn, like I said, he's gone for that Vampiric Scepter instead of the extra Doran's Blade, which Sneaky has down the bottom here. Up the top, Zealot being jumped on, has used his flash. Alibabba taking mid turret with Tabzz. That's because Annie was pressured a moment ago. Zealot's just going to port away from that one. No problems at all. Lyumi has returned, got himself a pickaxe, building up probably towards a build towards Cutlass and then into a Vampiric Scepter, I would guess. Vampiric Scepter? Did I actually say Vampiric Scepter? He's going to build into a Vampiric Scepter for the whole 400. What is it? 475 gold. I'm going to build all the way into that. No, build in towards a Hextech Gunblade is obviously what I meant. So, Clairvoyance goes down and Dragon has spawned. And Sneaky is being sneaky. We assume they've got a ward placed there. No, they haven't, because Ishtai's got Oracle on. Well, I'm talking rubbish, so they will have checked it out. The rest of the team are missing here, so time to troll. Yeah, there's WetDreaM, which tells me Jax is probably also nearby. Sneaky continued to put the pressure onto Udyr. It's not really working now because the shield was on him, which is obviously up to level 5 shield now. So time to troll are going to build in with this one. They're going to go in towards Lyumi there. Need to be careful the rest of the team doesn't turn around and go straight in there. wewillfailr is in the bush, just camping it out. Meanwhile, down the bottom here, I can see Sneaky having a good go. He does manage to take down Udyr. Will he jump across? No, he won't, because he's going to get bounced on. Does jump straight into the rest of the team. The rest of LowLandLions are coming around. They do manage to take down Janna. Tabzz goes down on top of Alibabba's head. I think he got his spell shield up just in time there. And now Tabzz is going to get taken down, ripped apart there. WetDreaM very low on health. Lyumi also taking a lot of damage. Just managed to jump on towards Nocturne. Tries to turn around. He's fully built up now. 10 Relentless Assault. He will take down Zealot surely. Zealot does manage to get a kill, but he will pay the price. Ishtai has to get the hell out of there. And what a crazy exchange back and forth between the two. But Time to Troll came out on top of that one. I'm not too sure if they actually managed to get Dragon in the process. Didn't quite see that. Infinity Edge now bought. They are going to go back for Dragon. Yeah, they didn't get Dragon in the process. They are very, very low. Probably not wise to go for it because we can see Sneaky coming back. Yeah, they're going to port away. Not the ideal situation. Ishtai's going, oh, I'm gonna really damage you. No, probably not. Mid turret is built up with a stack. Remember, the mid turret for Time to Troll has been taken down. 10-8 to Time to Troll so far. They have that kill advantage. Do they have any other advantages? Build Water Cutlass now is bought for Jax. Infinity Edge on Sneaky. Oh, superjulia is going to get bounced on here. Doesn't quite manage to get the slowdown on him. Does get a quick burst on him. And Udyr will come around, net shot on. And they're going to instead pull the Dragon. They have to be very quick with this one, which they can be. There is 4 here. Alibabba and Sneaky should take this down pretty quickly. And you can see Udyr coming in as well. Once he gets on there, they will take it down. And that will be... I think they took it there. Did they take it? I'm not sure they got that, you know. I wish I could rewind. I'm not sure they got that. I'm looking at the gold. Maybe they did. I don't know. I didn't really see the gold trigger up there. I think that was stolen. I think that possibly got stolen. I didn't really quite catch a glimpse of the gold tick. It's the difference between having actual spec mode. You can see the full gold flow going, but I wasn't really looking at Sneaky screen. I was concentrating on it. I can see in the middle, wewillfailr will take that turret down. Sneaky. Just be a little bit wary that now mid, yeah, there is Annie going up north, but Gangplank is missing at the moment. We've not seen him for a while. There's Jax and Annie over at blue. Gangplank's still missing, so yeah, I would really be very precautious here. But he could have definitely ninja'd into this bush down here. So keep an eye out on the mini-map, which is what I am doing. Because Sneaky is trying to farm as best he can. And they're thinking they're going to go for either Udyr or superjulia. I'm thinking, yeah, Ishtai is going to take the chance to come across, put the ulti across them. Will he? Yes, he will do. Just in time. superjulia taken very low. Will get taken down. Udyr also very low. Tabzz might be able to finish him off. Willie, he's tanking the turret. He's got to be careful there. Does manage to take him down, and they are lucky the fact that Gangplank wasn't there. wewillfailr coming around the side there. Alibabba does manage to get the fear on him. I think he's not got fear, which Gangplank just coming in there. Alibabba using the spell shield very nicely to get that attack speed. Block the fireball coming in and backs away. wewillfailr and WetDreaM not quite getting there in time. Meanwhile, at the top, you can see Zealot beating on Lyumi. Lyumi has that counter-strike proc. He has got the build towards Cutlass. Does 150 damage, I believe, when he is like a clickable nuke. Zealot going to tank onto him, though. Very tanky indeed. Almost got that frozen heart built by the looks of it. Let's have a look down. He just needs that Glacial Shroud. Yeah, he's got Wardens and a half gold. So tanky Zealot will be tanky as he continues to beat on those minions. In fact, he's even doing damage on Lyumi on the tower. It took 2-3 hits. He's still taking hits from the tower. He needs to. What is he thinking? He still took about 5 hits there. Is he just turtle shielding away from them there, or what? He continues to beat on the turret though, and Jax has backed away. So Jax must have been very low. That is going to be the turret going down. So just the bottom outer turret remaining for time to troll. And 10-10 the score in kills. With, I'm going to be generous and say it's a dragon apiece, but I think LowLandLions probably got both of them. Well, superjulia is going to go straight into the corner. He surely probably got a glimpse of Tabzz there. Net shot goes across. Take a chance for a quick drink. 25 minutes in. Let's have a look. I think there was a ward there because Annie was certainly getting in position. He's going to go straight in, put the E across and the silence on wewillfailr, and then just get straight out of there. Sneaky hit and run tactics from Kassadin. Have a quick look at the CS. 184 for Sneaky, 175 for Caitlyn. That's his Udyr. Meanwhile at the top here, Jax continues to push. He's going to back away though. Has got himself that Hextech revolver now, so Gunblade nearly complete. Just a couple of 100 gold short. 233 for Jax, 152 CS. 122 for Udyr, 164 CS. So big, not really a big CS advantage. It's 10. Sneaky continues to try and lay the damage on this bottom turret, but they've been a good pairing, Udyr and superjulia down the bottom here. They've kept them well away from the tower. Sneaky and Ishtai have not had their way down the bottom here. Caitlyn now up to that Bloodthirster and the Zeal, 186 CS, like I say, to 190, so still very even between the two. I think there's about 4 down the bottom here now, so they're going to push on towards the tower. You can see WetDreaM going in there, taking a hit, and will continue to pound on that turret. Will take it down. WetDream's going to get caught on there. It's going to be Alibabba as well. Probably the worst one to go for. Oh, beautiful! wewillfailr managing to get Tabzz down across 3 or 4 of them there, getting a big chunk of damage. WetDreaM taken down. Tabzz also going to get a kill, possibly on superjulia. Will go down. Alibabba will finish that one off, but I think he's going to pay for the price for it. Zealot is going to come around there now and launch straight towards Lyumi. Does get the stun, walks away from it, thinks better of it, but wow. wewillfailr did go down there, but really in the right place at the right time. I swear I knew he'd gone into that bush. We didn't actually catch a glimpse of him, but then it just pops out the bush, throws Tabzz down. Alibabba also getting stunned up on that turret. Zealot going in for Udyr there. Zealot pretty tanky now. I think he's got that. Yeah, he's got. Oh, sorry, Radiant's Omens. What he was building, not Frozen Heart. I knew he built into something. I was thinking my Jax build. He is going to continue diving onto it. So I don't think he's going to have enough there. Zealot's going to try and get the stun counter strike procced there by Lyumi. Has to back away. He has got the Hextech Gunblade, so he's going to have that 300 nuke as well, and that will be the bottom turret going down. So big fight there, 5v5 really at the end of the day, 13-13 in kills, and that is 2 towers apiece, so very even this match. 27 minutes gone. LowLandLions being put through their paces by time to troll. I really don't know who would be seeded number 1 in this. I think purely for the fact time to troll are not the complete team, I would probably say LowLandLions, because they've, as a full team, they seem to they're a more experienced unit. But time to troll are definitely a top team. They've got some top players in there, and there is one of them, WetDreaM, coming down. Just putting the ward down, keeping an eye on him. Ishtai with that Oracle doesn't want to get caught out there. Take that ward out as soon as it's placed. Whole team missing here. Someone's going to have to go deal with this. Just got a glimpse of Annie in the side there. He's going to come around the side. Doesn't have Tabzz, but there is a 5-man gank on Sneaky. He was never escaping that. And Tabzz, they were really a long way extended there for the fact that the entire team was missing. Udyr, in the meantime, could have probably made a mad dash over for this turret. I think someone would have probably recalled. That's going to be the dragon now, surely, for time to troll. Udyr should... I think he should have probably just gone straight across. Sorry, Gangplank ulti, yeah, of course. Gangplank ulti will clear it out. Now Zealot's going across for it, but that's a little bit too late. Too late. Drake is going to be spawning at 34:45 according to Ishtai. Zealot instead is actually going to try and steal blue. Instead, he's going to have to back away. The rest of the team are possibly coming around. Yes, they are. Oh, no. He could have pulled it, probably. No, they are there. Yeah, okay. Zealot's going to come around the back. Maybe try and get a cheeky steal. Superjulia will take down that ward. Needs to be careful. Zealot could probably do a bit of damage, but Superjulia will take it down. Anyway. Let's have a look back down the bottom here. Tabzz again, trying to put some pressure onto Udyr. Udyr's got a Phantom Dance and Bloodthirster. He's going to do a lot of damage now. Got to be careful. Tabzz has got that Archangel Staff and Rod of Ages and the Sorcerer's Boots built. Jack's pushing on towards top turret. Udyr is making a mad dash to try and get up there and stop him taking a free turret. Zeal also built up by Sneaky. So those kills at the moment. 220, still same CS. The kills really yet, because he went for the Wriggles Lantern, he hasn't been able to complete that Phantom Dancer like Caitlyn has. Alibabba, let's have a look at those as well. I should keep the tab up there so you can see what they are building. You can see Nocturne's got himself that Frozen Mallet completed now. Rabadon's Death Cap completed. 735 out with a Banshee's Veil. wewillfailr is going to be very strong, I feel. 334. And another blasting one been bought. wewillfailr is with that Molten Shield. Now has Tabzz ready and waiting. Pretty sure. Doesn't quite have the stun up yet, but I'm pretty sure it won't be that far away. So time to troll, putting the pressure on. They're going to push. 30 minutes into this one. Still no Baron attempts yet, but I think we are definitely heading that way. And here they go, trying to bait them in towards it, clearing out the wards. Both teams. Just noticed the wards are showing green to me. Not sure why their wards are showing green. Oh, and they've just seen Caitlyn coming across there, so they're going to force the push on it. Sneaky has to be careful, doesn't get caught out. Goes to the right choice of direction. Tabzz as well. That's a Gangplank buff there. And he's going to get a parlay across one of them there. I don't think he's really going to do enough to slow them, though. I think Shirley's Reverie just got popped. Oh, no, it was going to be Ishtai's, obviously. His speed buff. That's going to be a forced engagement there. And time to troll. Have they managed to catch them out? I'm not too sure if they have. Zealot's in there. Sneaky goes, because Tabzz is well coming around the backside. Managing to get the E straight across the wewillfailr. Being taken down. Sneaky going down in the process as well. Did manage to get Tabzz down across them. Ishtai's being picked off. Jackson's beating their crap out of him. Alibabba is on WetDreaM. That's like a battle of the tanks. They're going to turn around and gang up on WetDreaM, and Jax has managed to get a kill in there. Jax is around here somewhere. Haven't quite managed to catch a glimpse of him. He didn't get taken down, so I don't know where he is. There he is. Leaps around the side there. He's going to pick up a triple kill. Surely Tai will go down. Managed to get another kill there, so triple kill for Lyumi. And he just got in the right place at the right time there, and Tabzz did manage to pick up a kill. So 4 for 4 there. Kassadin and Jax both surviving. A pretty crazy, rough engagement and a very close game. 17-18 in kills. And Jax could probably push onto this tower quite considerably. He got no reason to back away yet. Doesn't want to take the damage. Has got the double buff. Is going to get a probably a stack of 10 Relentless before Tabzz is able to do too much about it. Well, it's got a fair bit of burst on him. It's going to come around, continue to burst on him. Lyumi's just like, yeah, I'm going to take your tower and then I'm going to run away. But I don't think he's going to get away with it. Oh, he's taken down to 182. Will get taken down by Tabzz. And that's going to be 18 all square. But the inner turret in mid does go down. 48-second respawn time though by Jack. So LowLandLions may be thinking, should we go for Baron? Because they are missing one of their main damage dealers. Obviously, just seen him get the triple kill there. Oh, wewillfailr walking straight into them there. That is not going to be good. wewillfailr just getting caught completely out of horrible position in there. Does manage to get Tabzz down. Does go down to Tabzz there. Oh, superjulia could go down as well. He will go down. The snipe shot's going to come across. Going to hit WetDreaM. Oh, this has just gone horribly, horribly wrong for time to troll. What the hell just happened there? From a simple winning a fight and taking a turret down, they've just got destroyed. Wrong place, wrong time, and that is going to be a free Baron. I cannot believe how quick that just turned. 21-18 now, LowLandLions with the advantage, and a free Baron to boot. I can't believe that. They're going to get this Baron and just go back and clear the stacks. Wow. That's just, it's that horrible, horrible position to fight as well, and that ward paying dividends really. They saw him coming, and they were just, oh, it's just that was horrible to see. Cruel, I believe. they're going to take this turret down, no problem at all. So inner turret down, Tabzz coming back. He's going to clear that wave out, and I think they're just going to say, let's steal the red. No, there's no red to steal, so I think Zealot might just... No, it's not going to tank it. Yeah, it's just going to go straight down and tank this outer turret. It's pretty much gone already. Sneaky's just going to get around there. Zealot will tank it down. Sneaky get a couple of shots on it. So Sneaky's going to probably have enough for a Phantom Dance. And oh yeah, it's 2,000 gold. We can see his gold. Alibabba, and they've completely invaded and stole all the jungle. So time to troll. Need to regroup themselves here. LowLandLions are going to have time to go back, buy, regroup, and probably have another push with this buff. Yeah, it's only a quarter used so far. Both Alibabba and Zealot porting back. Dragon is up, but I'm not really sure. It's not that critical now. We're at 35 minutes. Of course, 150 gold across the team always helps. 190 gold, actually, isn't it? Dragon. 150 beat the tower. And Tabzz decides to tank it. Okay, whatever. Sneaky has got that Phantom Dance now. And he's going to rip that apart. 90 gold. Gangplank ulti used to try and get the steal there. And failing. Just too late. Not sure it's worth using an ulti at 35 minutes gone to try and get the steal, when it would be much better used to defend here right now. As soon as this wave comes in, they're going to start beating on this turret. Now the Gangplank ulti would be perfect if we go across the team. Instead, they're going to beat on that turret. So with that ulti down, they may even just take it down. Look, Sneaky's just ripping it apart. And they're kind of forcing it to engage, because as soon as Lyumi comes in, I actually thought Sneaky might go for the... whatever the hell the sword's called, that you can basically do the 8-second, you can't dodge it. But I think he's going to go for Banshee's Veil instead, because the tippers going down has been causing problems. WetDream's trying to force Alibabba to be split there. Not really working though, just waiting for that creep wave. Plank ulti might be back up at the moment. They do still have this Baron, there's 2/3 gone. Those traps are all down. They're trying to try and catch someone out. Tabzz has had to go back and deal with these waves, because the waves have been pushed. So that's actually not going to make too much use of the buff. Instead, are they going to try and backdoor? I think they will do. Yes, Udyr's just getting in place. Alibabba and Sneaky, they're going to be able to rip this turret down before they can react. There you go. You can see them coming around the side there. They have put the ward down. Alibabba could have done with coming to the other side of the turret. Instead, he's playing the protective role. And that will be the bottom inner turret taken down. So they have made use of the buff after all. Tabzz solo pushing top. Gets the clairvoyance down just to clear any defensive work. He's free to continue pushing though. Sneaky's going to go pick up that wave. Jump straight on him. Boing! Gets lots of gold. And then explosive shots clears up the rest. So what will he spend his gold on? Tabzz. Oh, we've been there a little bit too long. Parlay will go down on you. He does ulti out of it, and a Gangplank ulti used there, but he's just going to get away from that. That was another wasteful ulti from WetDreaM there. He was never going to be able to slow him down. He's got full mana. He's got the blue on him. What was he thinking? His cooldowns are just going to be so strong with that ulti. He's just going to be just continually ulting away about 3 or 4 times, no problem. Little strange decision choices here. And again, they make quite a price for it, because they're going to push in onto this tower. I don't think they're going to be able to finish it off. No, they're not. WetDream's going to come around the side. What has WetDream built? He's got himself that frozen mallet and the Banshees, along with the wriggles he had early on. So Tabzz up to 553 AP now, which is pretty strong. Has got that Rabadon's death cap complete. Alibabba, in fact, it's an identical build. Yeah, identical builds. The two junglers, Alibabba and Gangplank. Zealot just baiting them in. Got himself a Phage and Zeal now, so Trinity Force almost there. Oh, WetDreaM has been triggered. He's going to get stunned as well around the side there. He's going to have to use his lemons to suck them down and get out of there. Cures all known scurvy. Alibabba is backing away. So again, things have slowed down. 21-18. Baron buff now worn out. Item builds you can see on the screen there. Pretty much Jack's complete. Ninja Tab, you can see his Hextech, etc. pretty much everyone up to their ideal final builds. Just anything extra is a bonus. And they have taken that mid turret. Tabzz snuck in there. See, this is the problem with the spec mode. I'm holding that up. I'm not looking down in the right hand corner here. That's the problem half the time. They are going to dive straight into towards. Actually, it was wewillfailr that managed to catch onto. Alibabba's been caught in the middle there, and superjulia actually, I think, saving Alibabba more than anything there. Oh, they're going to turn around. They're going to get this Sona ulti across the lot of WetDreaM. Will go down. No, he won't, because the Tabzz ulti goes down there. Alibabba finally uses his ulti, dives on him. Udyr also getting dived on. Sneaky for getting onto him there. Alibabba getting the kill. Superjulia now stunned. He's going to go down as well, and that is tortuous for Time to Troll. I've got to question superjulia's ulti there, used when there was really only one or two there. Alibabba was actually caught out of position, probably could have gone down. Instead, he got blown out by that Janna ulti. It can be a kill or cure method, and it can be so harsh as well. Oh, Lyumi has got the dodge up, the counter-strike. Will he manage to counter-strike? Zealot on the tower. No, he won't. He's on 147 hit points. Just about survives. Lyumi is going to come down. He's going to do a lot of damage on people, but as is proper, he is the last person you target. You just have to suck it up while he beats on someone. But the Sona ulti landing perfectly across the entire Time to Troll team. And now it's 25-19. You cannot see past LowLandLions taking this game. Time to Troll have put up a brilliant performance, but it's just been those two team fights that the... Oh, he hit him as well. You heard the hit. Alibabba got away with it. Got away with it there. Jax managed to hit. Jax looks like he's got all the potions stacked up on him as well. Zealot's going to push the wave up top. Has got Trinity Force. Tabzz got himself brilliant pot. And Abyssal Scepter's been bought and the Giant's Belt, so a chunk of health to go with it. They're going to try and steal blue here. Just got a glimpse of it's WetDreaM actually coming around the side. Baron has spawned. And Time to Troll are all here. Now, LowLandLions are actually in a split position here, which is not ideal. Yeah, and they're rightfully pinging at the back here to regroup. Alibabba is going to try to pop some of those Banshee's Veils. Didn't manage to actually land any on, though. And Zealot looking like he wants to go in there. Alibabba trying to get the Q straight across them here. Wants to pop as many Banshee's Veils as he can, which he's just... I think what he did, except WetDream's just respawned. Oh, they're in a prime position to be caught out here. wewillfailr, there it is. So wewillfailr's ulti's been popped now, which has triggered Zealot. Zealot's trying to bait all the ability powers. Gangplank ulti going across the rest of the team. Zealot is in there at the moment. He needs to be careful. He's going to back out of this one. Zealot's been caught. I don't think he's going to get away with this. Will he flash in? No, he won't. And Tabzz is going to have to ulti away there. Alibabba now being caught there. Sona ulti coming in. superjulia taken down very low. wewillfailr very low as well. Sneaky getting the double kill. The explosive shot landed perfectly. Bounces on them. Oh, and that's going to be all of Time to Troll taken down in a quick explosion of fire from Sneaky. So Sneaky picking up a triple kill in there. Lyumi finally taking down Sneaky, but it was all too late. There's the item, Sword of the Divine. That's exactly what I was talking about, to do that damage onto Jax. And obviously the explosive shots working wonderfully, getting the ulti across everyone as well. So Sneaky playing it very well there, managing to jump in the right time. Zealot absorbed all the abilities, and that will be the Nexus to its down and the Nexus to follow. So well played, LowLandLions. This is Deman bringing you the Frag-O-Matic Finals. This is a best of 3 series, so don't go anywhere, guys. The second one will be up, I swear to God, tomorrow.
Victory!